The sun bleeds across the Scottish Highlands, painting the clouds in orange and purple. This is the gloaming hour, a time between times when beauty and danger walk hand in hand. Shadows stretch from the ancient bens, creeping over the still waters of the lochs. The world holds its breath, waiting for night to claim the land. The air grows colder, sharper, carrying the scent of wet heather and something wild. Day's sounds vanish, only the wind whispers through the glens. The old stories say that when the last light dies, the veil between worlds thins. Things that should not be can cross over, creatures waiting for the safety of darkness. The old folk would bar their doors, huddling by the peat fire, telling stories to keep the night at bay. These were not just tales, but warnings, lessons learned through generations. The Highlands' beauty hides a dark secret, a presence that walks in silence, wearing the guise of a beautiful woman. She thirsts for the warmth of human life. This is the time of the Baobhan Sith. So when the sun sets in these ancient lands, feel the change in the air. Listen to the silence. It connects you to a living past. But remember, the coming of night is an invitation for darkness to come out and play. Who is the Baobhan Sith, the creature the old folk feared? Her name means White Woman of the Fairy Hills. She is not a ghost or demon, but a predator from the AOC, the fairy folk of Scotland. Forget shimmering wings, she is a being of power and malevolence, cloaked in irresistible beauty. She glides through the highlands, appearing as a stunning woman in a flowing white or green gown, her skin pale as the moon. Her presence is a lure, a trap for the lonely and lost. The Baobhan Sith is bound to the night. Sunlight is her enemy. At dawn she vanishes, sometimes as a crow or raven, until dusk returns. She seeks out men, hunters, travelers, far from safety after sundown. She is the fear of being alone in the wild made flesh. Part fairy, part vampire, she craves only one thing: mortal blood. This is her sustenance, her power. She is a nightmare born from the soul of the Scottish landscape, a fairy with a vampire's thirst. The old stories are warnings, maps of danger drawn in words. One famous tale tells of 4 hunters, lost in the hills as night fell. They found shelter in a remote bothy, built a fire, and wished aloud for partners to dance with. The bothy door creaked open. 4 beautiful women entered, dressed in green. The men, enchanted, danced with their mysterious guests. But one hunter, the musician, noticed his partner's feet, hooves, not human. Dread filled him. He remembered the old tales. While his friends spun deeper into the dance, he broke away and fled, hiding among the horses outside. The iron of the horseshoes protected him from the Fae. Inside, laughter turned to screams, then silence. At dawn, he found his friends dead, pale and drained, with marks on their necks. The women were gone. He was the only survivor, left with a story to warn others. In the Highlands, wishes can be deadly. The Baobhan Sith dances only with the doomed. Beware what you wish for in the gloaming. The Baobhan Sith is a master of deception, her beauty a weapon. She preys on loneliness and desire, using her enchanting voice and hypnotic dance to ensnare victims. The dance is a ritual, a mesmerizing trance that drains will and reason. Her sharp, talon-like nails pierce the skin, drawing blood with a lover's touch. She feeds not with fangs, but with subtlety. Her victims die in a quiet, ecstatic trance. The Baobhan Sith leaves behind only a hollow shell. Legends say there are ways to protect yourself. Cold iron disrupts her magic, burning her ancient nature. The hunter survived by hiding among horses, surrounded by iron. She is bound to the night. The rising sun is her undoing. If you can last until dawn, you can survive her. The light is your salvation. In the wild, beauty can be fatal. The Baobhan Sith is proof. The Baobhan Sith is both fairy and vampire, a perfect blend of beauty and terror. From the fairy world, she takes her enchanting powers and connection to the wild. From the vampire myth, she inherits her thirst for blood and fatal seduction. She is the Scottish answer to the vampire, hiding in plain sight, wearing the face of an angel. Her story is more than a scary tale. It's a lesson about the dangers hidden in beauty. In the wild, we are not masters. We are guests, sometimes prey. The Baobhan Sith warns us, beware the darkness and your own desires. The hunters wished for company and paid the price. If you walk the highlands at dusk, listen to the wind. It carries old stories and warnings. If you see a beautiful woman in white, do not follow. Turn away. Find shelter. Pray for dawn. Some beauty is not meant to be admired. It is meant to be survived.